This is something new that we are doing. We will try to bring you all the details of the updates of today, and that's going to happen for the whole summer. So it's something new, and stay with us for the whole summer. And I was just discussing about Hansi Flick, about Leroy Sané, Frimpong future. I want to start with you with something else. I want to start with you with the future of Huijsen and Real Madrid. What's the latest?
Thank you to all the guys following us as usual. Welcome back here on our channel. And I wanted to start with Huijsen because these are crucial hours. The Here We Go is coming. The Here We Go is coming soon for Huijsen to Real Madrid. A new round of negotiations took place this morning between the agents of Huijsen, father involved, and Real Madrid. A very positive round. Now working on the final points of the contract, and then it's going to be time for medical tests, contract signing, everything will be agreed soon between Real Madrid and Huijsen. So very positive talks today. After yesterday, Real Madrid and the agents of Huijsen started exchanging all the documents. Between clubs, the deal is done. Real Madrid paid, let's close, 50 million pounds for Huijsen in 3 installments. So by the end of 2027, everything will be paid. Everything is okay between the clubs, including Bournemouth authorizing Huijsen to do his medical at Real Madrid. Now waiting for the player to complete the contract agreement. We know he always gave total priority to Real Madrid. So this is a formal, important step to complete. Had to be yesterday, but still some points to clarify. Today, new round of talks in the morning, very positive, and so Huijsen is set to become a new Real Madrid player with the Here We Go coming very soon.
So I was mentioning before probably the 3 biggest news, the updates of the morning you provided. So one is Hansi Flick's new contract 2027. The other one is, of course, the future of Leroy Sané. And the other one is the future of Frimpong and Liverpool. So what are the details? How close is this deal to become a reality?
Yeah, this is going to be another Here We Go, I think, very soon. Could be a matter of days, really, because everything is almost agreed between Jeremie Frimpong, his representatives, and Liverpool in terms of contract, length of the contract, salary, commission. They are discussing about every single point, and it's going very well. So as reported over the recent days, this agreement, Frimpong-Liverpool, is not going to be a problem, also because the player wants to move. On Monday, Liverpool spoke also to Bayer Leverkusen to inform them about this negotiation with Frimpong, to ask about more details on the release clause, the installments, and all the points of the agreement. The release clause is worth 35 million euros plus solidarity payment, so goes closer to 40 million euros in terms of total package, but it's not going to be an issue or a problem for Liverpool. They need a replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and it's going to be Jeremie Frimpong. So we wait for the final steps, but could be any moment now for the Here We Go, the final approval of the Jeremie Frimpong deal, because Liverpool will have a new right back, and it's going to be Dutch, and this Dutch factor was important because obviously the coach Arne Slot knows Jeremie Frimpong so well, and then the leaders in the dressing room, players like obviously Virgil van Dijk, but also important players like Gravenberch, Gakpo, many Dutch players all together with Jeremie Frimpong ready to be the next one. So waiting on the final steps on this one.
Okay, so there are some players that we need to talk about. One of them is also Reinders from AC Milan and Manchester City. Is going to be something that we will talk about in the next weeks, I'm sure. So what's the latest? What's the situation between club side, player side? How is that evolving?
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. One more Dutch player with Tijani Reinders, and it's going to be an interesting one because he's obviously a crucial player for Milan. It's been a poor season for Milan, but not for Reinders. He did fantastic in terms of goals, assists, leadership. He's a very good midfielder, and he's the top target for Manchester City at number 8 position. Let's explain that Man City are not only looking for a number 10, but also for a number 8. So it's not Wirtz or Reinders. It's not Gibbs-White or Reinders. They want 2 creative players, a number 8 and a number 10. So for the number 10 position, the dream is Florian Wirtz, but really complicated because there is a big battle ongoing. Then there is Gibbs-White, who remains high on the list of Manchester City. And then there is Tijani Reinders. Tijani Reinders at number 8 is considered the perfect player by Manchester City director Hugo Viana, the new director who is taking care of the market, and also by Pep Guardiola. So they will go with an official proposal in the next days. They wanted to respect Milan playing the Coppa Italia final, but then they will present in the next days an official bid for Tijani Reinders. Is expected to be more than 50 million euros from the understanding, so Man City are preparing this proposal. Let's wait for, also in this case, the formal step, but the idea internally is to go strong for Tijani Reinders, and then we have to understand how also the conversation with the player side will go. He extended the contract at Milan just a few months ago, so Man City also need to negotiate an important contract eventually with Tijani Reinders. It's not an easy deal or a super fast deal, but Man City want to go for it. Let's see also how Milan will react for one of their key players, Tijani Reinders.
Many questions also on the future of Cunha and a possible Manchester United deal in the coming weeks. Is that something that we need to look at?
Yeah, I wanted to say to Man United fans, as I always see also the comments here on YouTube and all the platforms, relax a bit on this one, in the sense that, yes, probably there was a feeling 2-3 weeks ago that this deal could happen in a few days, but it always takes time to prepare a contract, to agree on the salary, to speak with the agent, then to agree with Wolves on the payment terms for the £62.5 million release clause into his contract at Wolverhampton. So they also need to find an agreement on the payment terms. Man United are working on it. Man United have very good connection with Matheus Cunha, with his agents. Is a very positive conversation. Ruben Amorim appreciates Cunha, and Cunha knows that very well. So now it's time to sort the details of the agreement, but Man United remain very confident. Despite the rumors on other clubs, there's always been a lot of interest in Matheus Cunha, but Man United are the clear favorites. Man United are working on the next steps of this deal, so the conversation is absolutely positive, and we expect Man United to advance on this one in the next days, because again, with Cunha there is a positive feeling, and from what I always heard, it's not about the Champions League football or not, winning the Europa League or not. It's not about that. Cunha is keen on the move to Man United. It's just about completing the contract agreement.
Looking at the questions, I will say that the biggest topic among the request is Florian Wirtz and where is he going, if it's the Premier League, if it's City, if it's Bayern Munich. So if you have news, something to say about this topic.
Yeah, guys, I understand the excitement because this is a proper saga, so there are many clubs involved, but in this case, I can guarantee that nothing is decided. Nothing at all is decided. Also because you can imagine if the family of Florian Wirtz decide to travel to England and meet with clubs, it's because still nothing is decided. Internally, at Bayern, they remain convinced that they are the clear favorites for Florian Wirtz, and they are convinced that Florian Wirtz was to play for them. But then, at the moment, still nothing is completed in terms of agreement, nothing signed, absolutely. So this is why the English clubs are trying. Liverpool had contacts with people close to Florian Wirtz, but in this moment, they know that this deal is not something easy at all, advanced at all. So Liverpool, as I think it's normal for a top club, wanted to be informed on the situation, what's the status of the story, what kind of project we have to offer. So Liverpool did this kind of step, but it's not something I'm going to report as a super big moment for Liverpool, because it depends on how it evolves on player side. So it all depends on the player. About Manchester City, they are in very good relationship with Bayer Leverkusen. So the relationship Bayer Leverkusen-City is excellent. From what I heard, Leverkusen and City were discussing, in case of Wirtz deal, also to include players in the agreement, like James McCarthy, so this sort of move for young talents to go to Bayer Leverkusen, also to prepare a relationship for long term between the two clubs, in terms of talents to send to Bayer Leverkusen, in terms of maintaining an excellent relationship for many years. But again, this is up to Florian Wirtz. Bayern are convinced that they will be his final choice. Let's see what happens with the player. Now it's going to be a big battle, but I can guarantee that as of today, still nothing decided.
Okay, so I think this is it for today. We will try to be short, fast with the news coming, and we will repeat this very soon. So stay tuned, and it's gonna be a long summer ahead, and we will be here the whole summer as well. Thank you, Fabri. Talk to you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. See you soon here on the channel. Ciao, ciao, ciao.